It's 1666 and Isaac Newton discovered something that would change human history forever. But then he hid it for 20 years. Not because it was wrong or because it was incomplete, but because he thought someone would prove him wrong. Now think about that for a second. The smartest man alive in his era is afraid of his own idea. But here's what nobody talks about. It almost stayed hidden forever, and the reason it got nearly deleted is probably the reason you are also being held back. So it's 1666. England is going through plague. Cambridge shuts down. Newton goes home. Forced isolation, nothing to do, nowhere to be. Most people would waste that time, but Newton invested it. He invented calculus, discovers the spectrum of light, and figures out gravity all in 18 months. He wrote down everything, every formula, every proof, a complete manuscript that almost explains the entire universe. And then he puts it in a drawer. But why would the smartest man alive in his era would do that? Because Newton has this one psychological weakness that cancels out his intelligence, his genius, and that is not being able to tolerate criticism, not even once. His first published work on light got attacked by other scientists and researchers, and because of that, Newton had a complete breakdown, and then he swore that he would never publish again. So gravity stayed in a drawer for about 20 years. But in 1684, a scientist named Edmund Halley visits Newton. He casually asked what shape of a planet's orbit will be under gravity, and Newton says, an ellipse. I calculated it years ago. And then Halley couldn't breathe. He begged Newton to show him. And then Newton went to the drawer and dug through his papers and found his research papers and gave it to Halley. After reading that, Halley became crazy. Halley then sat there reading those documents that had been in a drawer for 2 decades. After that, he was mesmerized, and then he decided to fund the whole publication of those documents. And he did that out of his own pocket. He basically dragged Newton's own genius out of a drawer and handed it to the world. That book became the Principia, the most important scientific document ever written. So what actually happened here? Newton didn't have any knowledge problem or intelligence problem. He had a fear problem. Psychologists call it rejection sensitivity. The brain treats criticism like physical threat. It triggers the same response when danger approaches. And when danger comes, what do? We hide. That's what he did. He hid the work in a drawer. Now here's the most uncomfortable truth. You also probably have the same problem. Every time you had an idea and you didn't create that, or you didn't publish that, or you didn't show it to anyone, you had the same problem like Newton. Maybe you're not as genius or as intelligent as Newton, but you both have the same problem, right? Newton chose his drawer and you are choosing silence or something else. So here's what Newton should have done, and so you should do it too. First, take the criticism, put the work out, let people know that you have done something, you have created something from an idea you had. Then, if they prove you wrong, then it's a great thing. Fix your work and make it better. And if they are not able to prove you wrong, then all you have to do is just stay firm, stay strong on your position, and just tell them that you are wrong, I am right. Understand? The move is very simple. Publish your work, get criticized. If it's right, fix it. If it's wrong, stay strong and firm on his position. Newton didn't almost lose his discovery because he wasn't smart enough. He almost lost it because he was too scared to be wrong. The drawer is not the protection, it was the only thing that was going to destroy him. So answer me, do you have a drawer like that? What is sitting in that?